Glass teacher bubble.
Roll over, roll over.
All day long.
I'm lonely.
Eyes and ears and mouth and nose.
Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock.
Dude, with the way I'm acting, you think I've never seen a hotel in my life, but dude, I've never seen a hotel like this in my whole life.
What the has happened?
Motor on the bus goes.
The mood's good.
There were 10 in a bed and little ones and all over.
You already fucking beat some shit!
No woman keeps jumping on the bed.
Let's try it a little faster.
No snacking! You'll spoil your appetite!
10 largest serpents in movies. We all love giant serpents, and even Hollywood loves its snakes, which we could clearly see because after the success of Anaconda in 1997, they went ahead and produced 4 more Anaconda films in the years to follow. Although that was just one of the examples, and there are numerous other films other than those as well. Now, we all probably know that the extinct Titanoboa is definitely the largest snake to have ever lived on Earth. I mean, the Titanoboa was a 50-foot giant that crawled the Earth's surface, and it was so large that it believed that the Titanic snake fed on prehistoric crocs. Now, imagine a snake of that size, but even bigger and badder. Because all the snakes on our list today are bigger than that prehistoric giant. And it's not simply one snake that we're talking about, since we've compiled a list of the top 10 largest snakes in movies. So let me blow your minds, and let's start the countdown right away. Number 10. Megapythons. Megapython versus Gatoroid 2011, 55 feet. Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, the megapythons are simply pythons that have grown abnormally large in terms of size and abnormally aggressive as well. They're gigantic tan snakes with yellow eyes and dark brown splotches covering their bodies that killed over 72 alligators in a matter of days. According to the plot, these giant snakes were released into the Florida Everglades by a group of animal activists. Several months later in the Everglades, an all-out war begins between the pythons and the mutated alligators dubbed Gatoroids. But to be honest, the movie's terrible, although the snake is massive. Number 9. Giant Anaconda. Anaconda series, 60 feet. When we talk about Anaconda films, the first film that comes to most people's mind is the original 1997 Anaconda starring Jennifer Lopez, Ice Cube, Jon Voight, and Owen Wilson. And over the years, 4 other films have made the fray, giving us a 5-film series so far, although with different storylines, of course. Now, the giant anacondas in the Anaconda series are definitely way larger than the real-life ones, and like any constrictor, they're giant predatory killer snakes and the main villains of the series as well. We need not talk much about them since most of you must have already seen that they're pretty damn huge. Number 8. Boa. Boa versus Python, 70 feet. Boa, nicknamed as Betty in the film, is a giant genetically enhanced scarlet boa that's grown several times larger than its original size. Now, we all have to admit that there's something special about giant snakes that, no matter how terrifying they may be, they sure attract our attention and curiosity. So even this ginormous boa is no different, but there was one other giant snake even bigger and abnormally large. He gulped down a few crocodiles larger than the mighty Titanoboa. This python is an apex predator, a giant among giants. Number 6. Unteka. Mega Snake 2007. 90+ feet. The Unteka is also called the Mega Snake for one simple reason. It's gigantic. The Unteka is a mythical serpent that was previously kept in a jar by a Native American snake handler. Now, you may be thinking, how can a giant snake be kept inside a jar? Well, there's a pretty good reason for that, because the snake isn't ever growing that makes this monster gigantic blackish green. Piranhaconda. Piranhaconda 2012, 100 feet. What do you get when you combine two of the fiercest predators of nature? Well, that's what Piranhaconda is. The Piranhaconda is a genetic hybrid between a piranha and an anaconda, presumably the red-bellied piranha and the green anaconda. Yeah, you heard that right. Also in the film, there are two known specimens, being a male and a female. The female is yellowish-green color with yellow splotches, while the male is a darker green color with orange splotches instead of yellow. They have a fin on the ends of their tails, allowing them to swim faster than they slither. Number 4. Mythical serpents, gods of Egypt, 470 feet. If you ever walk Manda, Millennium, 984 feet. Now, technically, Manda is a sea dragon kaiju, but it was originally conceptualized as a giant snake during production of Atragon. Because the number 2, Good Emoji, D-War, 1,200 feet. The Good Emoji is the protector of good and is the nemesis of the Bad Emoji, and at the end of the film it transforms into a massive oriental dragon. The legend says that every 500 years, in return of benefits and kindness that an emoji provided to humanity, the said emoji would be bestowed a Yuiju, a source of untold power that would transform it into a celestial dragon. Now, before the Good Emoji transformed into a celestial dragon, it was a giant white serpent. And it was only later that the giant serpent transformed into the celestial dragon. Number 1. Buraki, D-War, 1,250 feet. So the largest serpent to have ever appeared in the film so far is Buraki. Buraki is a dark emoji who sought to become the new celestial dragon so he could destroy both Earth and Heaven and rebuild them in his own images. He's the leader of an army formed by twisted beasts, which some of them resemble either western dragons, theropod dinosaurs, and frog-like creatures. Buraki is